guys, I got the new 8bitdo Neo Geo CD pad controller from Amazon. Actually, I got it last week. All my videos are late. That's just the way I roll. But yeah, it's time to make a quick video. We're going to unbox it and compare it to the Neo Geo Mini CD control pad, and then of course the original SNK branded from the 90s CD controller as well. So without further ado, let's just get going. I already kind of started unboxing this or cutting the tape. As always, Amazon getting in on the fun here, crushing my boxes. So I think I just bought one. Yeah, I sure did. All right, so this is again the 8bitdo, and it is officially licensed by SNK. You can actually get a King of Fighters 97. Their variants. I think there's Yori and Ryo and Mai and I think Terry. I don't know why they chose King of Fighters 97 for the variants, because in my opinion that's not a very good looking game. The character designs are really weird looking on that version. I don't know why they didn't go with 98 or just kind of a more modern one, but in any case, yeah, I just got the standard black one. It is 2.4 gigahertz, Bluetooth and USB. I'm going to be testing it primarily on the MiSTer, which I think most folks will be using. In the back it says it also works in Windows, and wow, it even works on the Neo Geo Mini itself, which is kind of neat. It works either wired or with the 2.4 gigahertz adapter. It also works with Android. Of course, it doesn't work with iOS because why would it? It never does. But yeah, this is pretty new. So let's take a look here. There is some tape here, probably on both sides. Yep. So let's take care of that. Is that it? Kind of slide it out. It's being a little difficult. There it is. So 8bitdo makes some pretty quality controllers. For being third party, I've never been disappointed with their controllers. Their SN30 controllers are very, very popular. They're Super Nintendo styled. But yeah, the big draw about this is it's supposed to have the clicky controller, or the thumb pad, like the original. And there it is. It is pretty clicky. Again, it is licensed by SNK, unlike the Nintendo and Genesis ones. At least I don't think the Genesis one is. The Super Nintendo definitely isn't. But it is licensed by SNK. It's got the Neo Geo logo on it. Select Start. ABCD. This is the original layout. It looks like USB-C, so that's cool. It also works with Bluetooth. And we kind of got like the equivalent of Start and Select buttons. We do have some additional buttons that do not exist on the original CD control pad, and that's because, you know, modern games, right? We want shoulder buttons. This would work great on a Super Nintendo or a Mega Drive or Genesis. But yeah, so that feels pretty good. Oh, it does come with a cable. That's nice. And it comes with the adapter and an extension. Oh, it's a converter for USB-C. So if you wanted to do USB-C like on your PC, I think the Neo Geo Mini also takes USB-C as well. So it's got a converter for that. So that's neat. I'll probably just be using it like this right off of the MiSTer, but that's really cool. It includes cables. It's not that expensive. I think it was $35. And let me show you comparatively. This is the last one before this one. This was the last one that was re-released or released in the style of the CD pad. This is the one that comes with the Neo Geo Mini. This actually is an extra one. I just bought the controller by itself to have extra controllers for the Neo Geo Mini, but it doesn't have the clicky sound. It doesn't have micro switches. It feels kind of gross. The button layout is the same, as you can see. But yeah, there's a big tack. It just feels much better. There's also, it seems to be more travel on this than the other one. So it just all around feels mushy and not very good. And here is the original, the ones that both of these, they're both based off of this one. This is an original DB15 Neo Geo CD pad. Let me show you the end. This is just a standard DB15, so you can use it on a regular Neo Geo or an MVS that has the appropriate DB15 port, but this is the original, and people really liked this when it first came out. The Neo Geo always came with joysticks, but in order to, I guess, be more modern or maybe save cost, I'm not quite sure, when they released the Neo Geo CD, which was supposed to reduce the price to get into Neo Geo gaming because the cartridges were so expensive to manufacture, they decided, you know, well, everybody's releasing CD systems. It's very easy and cheap to press CD games. Of course, the problem with the Neo Geo CD was that it was very, very, very slow, and a lot of these games needed to load up all the time in between matches, or sometimes between even rounds, for depending, like if you're playing King of Fighters and stuff like that, because I had to load up the new characters from CD, and even the CDZ, which I've heard to this day, I don't know if the CDZ has a double speed CD drive or if it just has more cache, but in any case, the CDZ is definitely faster than the CD, but it's still, it was way too slow to play most games. But anyway, when that console came out, this was released, and you can use this again on any Neo Geo, AES, MVS, CD. But yeah, so feeling this and the new one, there is a difference. It is not like 1-to-1. You can kind of even hear the difference. Granted, this is much older, but it hasn't gotten a whole lot of play. This feels, I don't know, like maybe it almost feels taller. I'm not sure if it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination, but the micro switches are definitely different. The buttons feel pretty dang close. I don't think there's a whole lot of difference there. It looks like maybe they even have the same mold. It is licensed after all. And of course, you don't have these on the original controller because why would you? There's no 5th and 6th buttons on a Neo Geo. Well, I guess there are start and select. And they're in the same place, and of course you have these two extra start and select buttons, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what they use for. It's been a while since I've used 8bitdo. I've been using, honestly, the Xbox controller for most of my menus and stuff like that, and then I use the Demon Byte or the snack adapter for my actual gaming. So speaking of which, in order to get this to work on the MiSTer, I will have to use the Demon Byte adapter, which I dropped. Let me pick it up. Oh, I'm in frame, maybe. Yeah, so this is just a Demon Byte adapter. No big deal. You just kind of plug it in here, like so, and it turns into USB, which the MiSTer takes, and it works perfectly. It even uses you can even use this controller to control the menus. So, all right, enough of that. Let me plug them in, and well, I'm not going to plug this one in. I can already tell you this one is pretty garbage. I have other videos where I've used this controller before. It's not very good, so I'm not even going to bother with this. Really, what I'm looking to do is compare this to this, and I will go ahead and try it wired. I don't anticipate having a whole lot of lag issues with the 2.4 gigahertz wireless adapter that it comes with. This is not Bluetooth. It's actually faster and less lag than Bluetooth, so that's definitely a good thing, although you can actually use it as a Bluetooth controller. So anyway, let's get the MiSTer fired up and let's give him a shot. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is use it wired because it's not charged, or at least I don't know how charged it is, and I forgot that it has a battery inside. You don't replace the batteries. Oh, there's a little switch back here I didn't notice before. I don't know if you could see that it goes from 2.4G to Bluetooth. So you actually have to set it which way you want it. Hopefully you guys can see that. Right now it's set on 2.4G, but we're not even going to do either of those. We're just going to plug it straight away and see if we get it to work without any other actions. And sure enough, there it is. Cool. So let's try. I think it's under console. See, I don't really want to go right into. Let's go ahead and try Garo. Fighting games really, that's not really what I'm looking to play on this. I'd rather use a stick, but you know, most people are going to use that, so a lot of people are going to be playing fighting games on this thing. Let's see. Let's see how I can do. I'm holding this kind of awkwardly. Let's see. I just added more credits. Oh, I didn't even check the buttons. Okay, that's kick. That is not how I expect it to be. See if I can do it. Okay. This is not how I would want my buttons to be. Let's see if I can do a Dragon Punch. So, yeah, this is a weird setup. I think it's light, heavy. And there's probably a way to define Neo Geo buttons. Right, left, down, up. A, B, C, D. Start, select, point, A, B, C. Go want, no. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's B. Oh, yeah, A, B. Wait, okay. See if I did this right. I should have put it in home mode, so it should be light punch, heavy punch, light kick, heavy kick. There we go. Yeah, happy birthday. Alright, I mean, it feels good. Let's let up another let's do like Ghost Pilots. That is a just straight up shooter, a shoot 'em up. So it's the arcade version, so this should add. Okay, and we'll hit start. So it only uses 2 buttons. I mean, I don't know what I expect. It's going to work. It's working. This is an older... I like this game, actually. It's an older Neo Geo game, but I like it. This one just... Okay, so it's just A and B. Because I have it set it that way. It's like a, you know, really basic kind of 1942 type of game. It's not bad. Bomb those guys. Oh, I probably could shoot them. Yeah, I can't shoot. Bomb is just a super. Wow, this is straight like 1942. Oh no. There's no power up there. I keep getting out of frame because my arms are getting tired from holding this up. But yeah, I think we can safely say that the controller's working very well. Let's try Bluetooth. I think it should have, not Bluetooth, what's it called? 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So I'm gonna unplug it. And we're gonna go with this. Plug it right in there. And I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna, oh, it's working. Oh, I was expecting it to light up. I think it detected it as a completely new controller. Let's see if the, no, the buttons are the same. Yeah, it's working fine. I guess it just took a while. So, I mean, it's hard to tell. It doesn't feel laggy at all to me. This is all completely subjective, of course. And need that power up. Yeah, I mean, it feels completely fine. All right, so that works well. Let's try the Bluetooth. Let's see if that can get that to work. So I'm gonna unplug this. And then I think I have to hold down the OSD. Let's try one. Well, let's go back. I think if I hold back the OSD, there it goes, pairing. So let's switch this to Bluetooth. And I assume I hold this down. Searching. Is that not how you pair it? Bluetooth. Turn on, okay, to Bluetooth. Press the pair button to enter its pairing mode. The status LED starts to rotate from left to right. Go to your Androids. Okay, so where's the, okay, which one is the Bluetooth button? Yeah, it is this one. It's pair. So it says hold it. Press the pair button to enter pairing mode. Oh, it just says press it. All right, fine. So we'll switch it back to 2.0. Okay, switching it, and then I'm just gonna press it. That doesn't seem to do anything. Let's do Karma's Revenge. Yeah, see, this doesn't work anymore. Oh, it does! What is going on? So let's press A button to start. I guess it's doing this as A. Yeah. So I'd have to go back in here and do define Neo Geo CD buttons. Right, left, down, up. I'm gonna do A, B, C, D. Start, select, point, ABC. No. There we go. I don't remember how to play this game. I did throw a fireball, and I did mean to. It's on Bluetooth now. It's probably fine. You know, I don't really, this is not really a game that I would be able to pick out. Well, it seems responsive. I don't remember their does he have a charge move? Well, he definitely has a fireball. Oh, okay. So he has, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it works fine. It works good. Wow, he just went through that shit. Oh, that's right. You have weak points on this one. Uh-oh. GGT. Okay, so yeah, works fine as a Bluetooth controller. I can show you the original stick. You know, I guess I should for completeness sake. The original pad anyway. Let me plug this one in. So this is player 2 now. I don't know. Let's stick with the same guy. So again, this is the original pad. And there's no shoulder buttons. Let's see if the buttons are still the same. No, they're jacked on this one. It's totally fine. So yeah. Anyway, the point is, this works really well. I think the clickiness is pretty close to the original. And let's see if we can go back to the. Pretty close to the original. I can recommend it. This thing's $35. The crappy one here, you can still buy the mini one without the micro switches. These are, I think, $29. So for like $6 more bucks, you can get the other one. And it comes with it's wireless, and it comes with Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz adapter, and also, of course, the cable. And then I was reading here a little thing on the battery life. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it can do 56 hours of playtime with Bluetooth.
and 33 hours via wireless 2.4G with a 300 milliamp built-in battery pack, rechargeable with 1 hour charging time. So let's see, controller will turn off in 1 minute with no connection or 15 minutes of inactivity when connected via Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz. Controller stays on with wired connection. So yeah, very cool, totally worth it. I can highly recommend this version of the 8bitdo SNK CD controller. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, let me know below. And this is kind of a, as most of my, pretty much, what am I saying? Pretty much all my videos are just kind of off the cuff. So sorry if I stumble around a bit, but you know, the point was to just kind of get this video out there as quickly as I could. But yeah, if you have any feedback, let me know. Until next time.